Today we're going to continue with our soles of the feet off the ground, back bendings. We're going to continue to look at small cobra, then big cobra, and then upward facing dog, and how much we have to engage the quadriceps and the hamstrings together in these poses. So how do we get our legs in that posterior tilt of the pelvis in cobra pose? How do we get that adduction?
Let's look at it in a couple other poses. I need to connect the foot to the pelvis. So here in low lunge, I'm actively pressing the top of the foot down, which immediately begins to connect my sitting bone to the back of my knee, hamstring, glute. When I press into this back foot, the hamstring engages, draws to the bone, glutes engage, draw to the bone. From there, on this hip right here, I'm able to come to appropriate hip extension, which is what I need for cobra and what sets me up for bigger cobra and up dog.
Now that we've got the glute and the hamstring firing, we need to get those quadriceps. So here's a challenge move. Lift the back knee up off the ground by pressing the top of that foot down. That's the job of the quad, to straighten the leg.
And is coming into plank on the tops of her feet. The work we talked about in terms of hip extension, quad, hamstring, glute engagement, she has got it here in spades. Look at how she's resisting the floor away from her, resisting her body weight as she lowers down with control. And talk us through what you just did.
Yep, because the quadriceps are working so strongly here, they want to pull the hip into flexion, that rectus femoris muscle. So we have to use the glutes and the hamstrings to balance that action out.
Okay, here's the difference between small cobra and big cobra. See how Angela moved her hands? She needs to move her hands in order for her arms to give her leverage. If she doesn't move her hands, her shoulders get all jammed up.
Steph's going to show the arm placement for her cobra pose and what works for her.
And this is because I have a tight thoracic spine. I can do cobra with my hands down, but I get really, really stuck. So this gives me more leverage. All right, Ange, what are you doing?
I'm an upward facing dog.
She's disengaged. Now engage. Disengage. Engage. Disengage. Engage.